Hi guys, come with us to the tattoo experience session where we learned how to tattoo. My name is Tut and I create immersive and travel content. We arrived at the Nodyok Ink Studio. It's actually a working tattoo studio when they're not having the workshops, but today they are set up for the beginner tattoo experience. So we're gonna be tattooing on this fake skin, and then first off, we have these disclaimers that we will not be tattooing on our own skin or our friends. It's the best one. We started putting on the aprons on each other. This is Roberto, if you have seen him in other videos as well. Oh, but why is it so low? Some tattoo samples on the walls. This is for the clients that are actually getting the tattoos. We will have some pre-drawn images for our lesson instead, and we were a bit early, so we're just waiting for the others to come. So they have themed nights, but you can pretty much choose any type of design that are on their menu, and if they have the availability for the inks and the images, you can pretty much choose it. This is my choice, the tutorial. And here is how the layout looks like for each person before we get started. And here are the different color inks that we're going to be using. Later I found out that when you're doing outlining, it's slightly easier than the color part, but you guys will get to see the actual rundown of it as well as we're doing it in real time. And yeah, this is quite cute that they come with snacks and drinks, and you can pretty much munch on things and just have a little sip of your drink as you are working on your tattoo. So these are our designs, Totoro and Calcifer.
Okay, so we say fun, but we're also here to work as well too. So we're gonna use the speed stick to apply a gel onto our skin for now. And yeah, back and forth, apply some pressure, and you can kind of look at it on an angle under the light to see if there's not too much pooling on one general area. Because if you put the stencil on there and it sits on the really heavy pooled area, it's gonna smear. So you want to make sure that. So here we go. A little bit of smudging on there. So we're gonna. Smudge it on a little bit. One more time. Okay? Just to make sure it's nice and clean. Okay, and once you've applied the speed stick on there and you're good to go, take your stencil and, with your best judgment, place that at the center of the mat. Once you put that down, put your palm over it and apply gentle pressure. Try not to smear it or anything like that, and make sure you just kind of push all the corners out and make sure that it's all pressed down evenly. And once that is good, you're going to peel it back and take it off. And then there's a blow dryer in front of you. We're going to hover that over that with it on low or high, it's fine either or. For about 20 or 30 seconds to heat it up. And you're going to notice that a lot of the shine kind of disappears. As soon as that is gone, you're good to go, and we'll set that aside for now.
Did you can I just?
Yeah.
Oh my god, so cute.
Yeah, and then you can peel it back whenever you're ready. That's good. That's very good. That's good, yeah. It is going to blow everything away, so make sure everything is not loose. Just hold it down for now.
Until when do you?
Alright, and if you're satisfied with your stencil, you can actually throw away the stencil. There's a garbage next to you guys.
Thank you. Until it dries, like it dries out. Like the Vaseline dries out? Or?
No, I think that's
If you're not satisfied with your first tool placement, you can always take it off and use it. You can always put on the back and do it if you're not happy with it.
Should be okay, right?
All the machines are off. We'll go over a couple of procedures.
Scary.
Okay, so we can set that aside for now. We're going to talk about some safety disclaimers. So, in front of everybody on your tray, there is a tattoo machine. So, to hold the machine, what we're going to do is with our middle finger, you're going to place it right underneath the cartridge of the needle. So this is going to support the machine, and the needle really kind of guide the needle and the machine. The machine then sits on the L ridge of your hand, and this kind of has a nice little balance point. Then you're going to close it off with the thumb and index finger, and you're going to have you're going to see this little triangle with the 3 fingers, and this is going to give you a little bit of mobility. So it sits right here, gently on the ridge of your hand. Middle finger supports it, index finger and thumb will clasp over. Now your machine doesn't always have to sit here. Some lines are shorter, so it's a little bit more stiff to hold like this. Some lines are a little bit longer, so you might want to prop it up onto your hand a little bit like this. But work with what's comfortable for you. This is not like holding a pen. It's gonna feel very different. You're gonna almost want to automatically grip it like a pencil, which you don't really have to. The machine is very, very powerful. So all you're gonna want to do is guide the machine into the direction that you want to. You don't have to hold it very tightly and try to write your name and signature with force. You don't have to do that at all. There's a ton of force here already. Just guide it, and then when you want to actually make the marks sit a little bit better, with your thumb and your index finger, just gently press against the machine, and this will make this a lot stiffer. The needle won't move as much, and it will just make that line a lot more crisp. So now that we know how to hold the machine, let's talk about how we're going to align with the machine. So a couple parts to the lining, right? So there's three parts with the lining. We're also going to go around and really intimately show you how we're going to align everything. We show you a couple samples. But for now, I'm just going to talk with my hands a little bit, okay? So there are 3 parts to the lining. There is an entry point, there is the line and pull of the line and pull of the line itself, and there's an exit point. Now on your mat, there is a reference on the right-hand corner. At the top of that reference, the legend bar, there is a pendulum, and you're gonna see that there is this swooping motion. So we kind of go in with the swoop, and then we pull the line, and then we exit out with the swoop. That's how we always enter the skin, and we exit out of the skin. So when you're ready to go, which I'll give you a couple more steps before I actually jump in. When you're ready to go, what you will do is you're gonna come down with the swoop, and then once you enter the skin, and we really want to feel like we're entering the skin, it's not just grazing on top of it. There is like a 1 to 2 millimeter depth that we're gonna get into. So once you get in there and you feel that there is a vibration, you're gonna gently press on the machine with a little bit of pressure, and you're gonna pull the line, and then you're gonna exit with the swoop as well too. So with my hand gestures, what it's gonna look like is come down with the swoop, entry point, pull the line, and then exit point and swoop outwards. We'll show you that in person as well too, so it doesn't seem this theory. So that's the kind of basics of a line work. Now a couple steps before we actually jump in, and we do encourage you to do some practices on the outside of the box before you actually jump into the pull. A couple more things are on the top left corner of your tray, there is a drop of Vaseline there. You can see this as your eraser. This Vaseline is really gonna erase your stencil if you don't use it correctly. So what we want to do here is everyone here right-handed? I think we have left-handed here.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Right-handed people, will start from the bottom right-hand corner of your design. So if this is a stencil, you would start from this side, and you would work in a C-shaped motion until you get to the top left-hand corner. You're left-handed, bottom left corner to the top right-hand corner, still in that C-shaped motion. You never want to have your hand over a stencil that you have not done yet. And you never want to wipe over anything that you have not done yet because it's by extension. Okay, so whenever you finish anything, we always encourage everyone to clean as you tattoo. There is this rhythm where we're gonna, left hand is your paper towel, right hand is your machine. You want to tattoo and clean as you go along. You don't want to tattoo the whole thing and then whip it in to be like, oh, that was terrible. Okay? So a couple tips about tattooing, about cleaning as well too. Everyone grab a paper towel, fold it into a nice little square just like this. When we clean, we're not gonna wipe as much. When the stencil is not settled in yet, which meaning your lining is not in yet, it's very vulnerable to just movement and like smearing and smudging and whatnot. So it's very sensitive. So what you want to do is fold it into a nice square. Use the corner and dab as you tattoo. So you might want, it might look something like this. Tattoo your line, dab it away, tattoo another line, dab it away, tattoo another line. And once you have done a couple of lines and you feel like I want to really clean that off, use some Vaseline, do a couple circles on there and really wipe towards yourself, not away and over the tattoo. And you'll be able to see how well or how good or bad you've done on those couple of lines. And then we always say to just adjust and reassess as you go along, because you don't want to do, you're going to do a job of it, you don't want to do a bad job, so you want to make sure that if you did a bad job, you want to realize why you did a bad job, and if you did a good job, which is great, continue forward with what you got there and keep moving forward. So that is the tips we have for now. Let's get practicing. Oh, one more thing. We are going to be pouring out the inks now, and when you go into dipping the ink, your pinky, throughout tattooing, we learned how to hold the machine, but the pinky was not a part of how we hold the machine, but the pinky is a very, very vital part of us tattooing. Because when we tattoo, our machine is pushing downwards, and our hand is also pushing downwards. We want to use this pinky think of it as a spring to a car, a hydraulic to a car. It helps to regulate how deep you're going to go in. So when you're pulling down the line and you want to find that right depth, once you feel that vibration, you want to stiffen up that pinky so you can find that right zone and stay in that zone. If you don't have this, it's very easy just to push forward too much, and there's going to be too much forward momentum. So we want to have a little bit of backward momentum with this pinky to find a nice sweet spot in the middle and pull that line. Okay? Do we have any questions so far? We're going to go around soon and kind of show you in person how we're going to pull these lines. But if you have inks in front of you, what you can do is turn the machine on. How you're going to dip into the ink is, once the machine is on, you want to make sure that the needle is maybe hanging about 2 millimeters out. And by twisting your machine, you can twist it left to make it hang out a little bit more. You can twist it right to hang it a little bit less. Try to find about 2 millimeters out, and that's pretty good for you. Hello, people.
Left, just like going
So, when you do dip into your machine, when you do dip into your ink cup, you want to try to use that pinky, okay? Because without that pinky, it's like diving into an ink cup, alright? You don't want to go too far, and if you hit the bottom of that, you know you've gone too far. So you really have to use that pinky as kind of like this spring action, so you don't go too far down. Okay? So keep in mind on that. We're gonna start going around now and teach you in person how we're gonna make these pulls.
A little bit more. There you go.
Okay.
And this is yours. Turn it to the left. One more right there. Thanks. No worries.
I'm just gonna turn it off. I'm very scared.
It's gonna get a little messy.
So 1 inch, 2 inch?
I think those are your gloves. I don't think they have.
This is the needle that's
And if you guys need the size of gloves, let us
pull it up further out like this.
Thanks.
The further out it is, the sharper the more accurate it is. But the closer it is, the more dull it is. So you can like it's not as accurate. So we're gonna stick it around to 1-2 millimeters. So what we're gonna do is, when you're ready, you can take it kind of as a spring. So we're only gonna dip the needle in. We're not gonna dip too far. And the needle's gonna suck up a lot of ink. What we're gonna want to do is
The moment this turns on, I'm like, whoa.
just so that you guys can
So he's saying use the rest this one, right? To like clean.
when we back this, I want you to
Oh, this one to like.
over a couple times to get that muscle
very
going a little bit. A couple times, get that downward slope
okay,
out.
that's good.
Actually, kind of like
That's very good.
memorize. And then when you're ready, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And you're super up. There you go. So once you hear and feel that vibration and that buzz, and it's not going to be anything too crazy, it's not going to, like that sounds very interesting, right? So what we're going to
It's
do
not
is,
even real skin.
that's a nice consistent buzz. Making a little bit of a mess. So,
It doesn't feel very heavy, the machine, so I guess that's good.
before we do too many of that kind of wiping action, we just want to tap our palette as we go along. Okay? Any questions so far?
A little bit over there. I'm just gonna give you a quick little sample of how to run your machine and what you're gonna do. So again, hold down to start the machine, and usually you wanna stay at dose 7. Right, we could do 7.5 in some case if you want to. Needle depth should be that much, right? And then when you're gonna go in for ink, what you want to do is just go in with the tip, no further than the tip, and you should see the ink just kind of get sucked in. Okay? So that way you don't dip the whole cartridge in and you're just gonna get splatter everywhere. So slowly, just like that. Doesn't have to be too much, and then you're probably gonna get a little bit of access. All you're gonna do is kind of like clean it off a little bit, and then what I like to do is keep a little bit of Vaseline on you, and then let's say you have some lines over here, okay? I'm gonna put a little bit of Vaseline wherever one of your lines are. And then again, we want to work from bottom. So depending on your right hand, left hand, you're going to start from here and then work your way. So what you're going to do, so you guys can see, something like this. We're going to go in and then slowly.
Okay, you're ready?
You're going to dab.
So I'm going to jump in between you guys.
Just like that.
Show you a couple of lines.
And then, let's say you do a few lines, let's say you do all that. You're going to grab a little bit of ointment, grab a little bit, and then
The more you pull it out, the sharper it gets. And the
clean
more
it
it gets,
just like
harder
that.
it gets as well. The more you pull it in,
So I rather it be easier to clean and less mess. Right? So when you don't, I don't know, for me, when I'm working with like fake skin, usually I tend, like if I don't use Vaseline first, and then you try to wipe, it's just gonna smudge a lot. Right? And for me, it's just one little extra step, just to make it a little bit more cleaner. And then again, when you're doing a line, just pick a section from like, let's say this section right here, A to B, just do that line, and then you should be good. Alright? You don't want to do like a whole outline, right? And then again, you could always turn this around and stuff like that, just to get you in a comfortable area. And then that way you could either pull or push it up. Okay? There you are. Yep. All you gotta do is press it on one more time, and then it'll turn on. Okay. But if you want it fully off, just hold down the button.
So
and then
once
it'll
you
turn
have
on.
tattoo
Okay.
enough
Okay.
of it going around, and you're like, you know what, this whole foot is tattooed. I want
Would you like me to show you as well?
No,
Or
it's okay.
you're okay?
This side has tattoo.
I guess we start with the sides, right?
Yeah.
Ben,
Practice on the
Ben
sides.
might come around too. My name is Edgar, by the way. He might also Edgar. He might come around as well, just to give you a quick little detour as well.
You.
Yes.
What's up, bro? How are you, man? What's up? How are you?
Scary.
What are you doing here? You better do a good job. You should get two. You better do a really good job, man. We're really judging.
You're already like, oh, so scared.
I know.
Okay, but I guess I will try it on the
Yeah,
side.
definitely.
Is your thing on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's very like
It's hard to do a straight line.
super messy. This is how it's going to be. It's so crazy. I am crying. It's so hard.
It makes it look so easy.
I know. I think I'm just like smudging it all over.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
And it's like
Sun
trying,
lines?
like, yeah, just practice lines.
Why does it show like two lines? I don't understand.
I think you have, did you wipe off your,
I did, yeah.
So you want to make sure that this inside faces it.
Why is it showing like two lines, you know, when I play the
Machine.
It's probably because with the cartridge, right? You're probably the bottom of the cartridge is touching the layer of
So
skin
it needs to be
here.
vertical, more
You could,
vertical?
you could do that, right? You're probably doing something like that, right? Yeah, if you keep it a little bit more higher, so that way you kind of like hold it like so. Should be alright.
Still showing a bit of a, you know,
There you go. Yeah, it's just because the cartridge is touching the skin as well. Yeah. little
Very, very
difficult.
thick
Yeah.
lines.
But once you clean them, you'll see what you created, right?
This is like
Main focus is filling on the next thing.
Right.
oh, thank you.
Kind of know like what you guys are working off from. Main objective today is finish all the blocks.
On the wax, okay. Are you doing okay?
I
I don't know if I
think I'm gonna start.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta jump in. Gotta jump in.
You can only practice so much.
So much practice you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I guess. Do you get ink like around now, or
Sorry?
like when do you take in ink?
To tell you the truth, it depends on how much you use it. So if you feel like there's no more ink, then you go in and dip in some ink.
Got it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
yellow 做啦，yellow 印喎，yellow clean。
Having a very, very messy time.
Me too.
Are you? I looked over at you and then you were like very clean.
Alright.
Having a very like messy time.
That's okay. That's okay. Let me see if I can let me real quick. So you dab it for me and just clean it up a little bit. And I'm just
This
gonna,
one, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull a couple lines with you as well too, just to kind of show you around. You can be a little bit more,
Yeah.
not like aggressive, but you can just really just go like this and
Okay.
take it up. Okay.
Okay.
Because if we dab it too much, it might smudge too much, right? We're kind of like dabbing and moving the ink too much. So next time you line,
Yeah.
what you're gonna want to do afterwards, and just nice press, and that's it. Okay.
Got it.
So let me pull one line with you guys, just to show you.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, our needle, 2 millimeters out like this is good. When you tattoo, open cartridge facing to show. Machine is at a 45-degree angle. Okay. So I'm just gonna take your mat right here. I'm just gonna pull one of the lines for you. Okay. So it's gonna come down like this. So extra ink right off of the paper. So I'm gonna look at pulling in this line right here, okay? So I'm gonna hover a couple times. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna want to do this whole line because I can always break down this line maybe to about here and then stop from there. So 1, 2. Oh, you know what? You are left-handed, so I'm gonna do on this side and not mess it up. Before I do that, let me just clean that up a little bit for you. Okay, so there we go. We can see the line that we made. Okay, so let me finish up that line for you right here. So what we're gonna do is let me just pull this line right here. So we're gonna hover. 1, 2, 3. Okay, And when we're done with that, let's turn that off. This is how we're gonna want to clean it. One nice dab, right? So we really just pick it up and all we're left behind. And then we see if we like the line or not. If we don't, we just go over it one more time. Okay? There you go. All right. Enjoy. Thank you.
What's happening with my leg?
So, guys, when you pull your lines, make sure you pull it nice and slow. Give the machine and the skin time to kind of like attract one another. Don't pull too fast, because if you pull too fast, you're gonna leave too many dots behind. And you want to have nice, consistent line pulls. So, slow pulls are gonna be really helpful for you. Slow pulls, yes. Not slow pulls, slow pulls.
Scary.
I'm not sure if I will finish like the whole tutorial.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
So now that we have this example in this area,
I feel like I'm gonna be that person that's like dab like at the end and then it's like
so you see like you see this dots. So you're really gonna slow down so the dots are like closer with one another. It's good for but at the beginning, when you get over once over everything, then it's a lot easier because now everything is in. Might not be perfect, but you can always go back over again and twist it out, right? So it's okay, you can do a great line and everything.
And then when you wipe, I wouldn't start here. I'll start like, yeah. And then go up. Yeah. So you could choose, let's say, that part of the leg.
Makes it a little bit more complicated for some reason.
Yeah. And then you can from this side, and then this side, and then this side, and then this side, and then this way, and then you work your way.
how about the camera stuff, right?
Does anybody here do art in any way? Any form of art?
An artist over
What do you
there.
do?
She's in our
Oh, you're in high school. Nice. What's your high school? Oh, nice. So, like, you're pointing this way.
What would you like to do though?
Yeah, that's true.
help me.
Oh, she just came together. Must be a tattoo.
I told her to get a apprenticeship here.
Alright. This is always a good way to prospect.
Do a little dab time. Wait, just one dab, right? That's the. Why is it so like?
So at the end of all of this, we are doing a little bit of a competition. So yeah, so we are gonna do a group vote. You guys will be voting on for who you think is the best one, not including yourselves, of course. And best one wins a little bit of a prize. So no pressure, but just a little bit of a pressure.
It's a tattoo prodigy.
Yeah. That's okay.
It's like when I dab, nothing comes out.
It's okay. It's okay. Like if you wanted to like clean it just to make sure what you did was good or not. So again, go with some Vaseline, and let's say this area over here, just kind of give it a little bit, yeah, and then slowly wipe away.
But that wipes away the steps, right?
Definitely, but try to wipe away,
Right.
not towards the
Skin is very sensitive.
away.
So if you go over again, as long as you're
not doing that?
and not too good, you go over short. So going over again is fine, but don't go too deep. Yeah. So you start at the top. Because you're right-handed, start with the bottom right-hand corner and work towards this way. Because if you start with the bottom, the top here, you might smudge it and get like mess up something. Right? So So go work here, go like this, C shape, back and forth, until you get to the top.
My camera's on?
Yep.
Okay, so make sure you guys all have lights in front of you. Make sure you use the light to your advantage and kind of not create any shadows for yourself. Light on this side.
Perfect, thank you.
Rosa's chair. And yours. Doing good. Do you want to do like 1 or 2 lines or no?
Just doing some cleaning here.
Okay.
Put your hand up.
Oh, it's so scary whenever the ink is on.
Yeah.
I don't like doing the ink cartridge.
So you want to find that nice buzz. Can you see a little bit more? Like that now, it'll feel a lot less like vibration. So far, a little bit more like consistent buzz. Make sure you clean it as you're going.
Once you like
Okay. Work with what we got, you know?
無論專心我以前都係讀牙齒嘅。我以前中學啲玩嗰啲堂，係後尾送咗俾佢睇，佢睇到爛咗個玩真係唔得畫畫。係啊，有睇緊。
The noise we're listening for is a very like consistent voice. So yours is a little bit higher pitch right now. So we're gonna go. This is the buzz we want to hear. Nice consistent buzz. Okay. So let's try one more time. I pulled the needle in a little bit more for you. Let's try one more time.
That way it's not so messy, right? Yeah, just add a little bit of Vaseline because if you have
Use that pinky. That pinky is really gonna help guide you to not go too far there. You need a little bit, and then wipe it a little bit, wipe a little bit. Yeah.
like clean this on
That's
there.
it? Okay, good.
Clean it after you finish those lines. Yeah. Because right now, because if you clean it completely,
A little better, yeah, a little better, yeah. The buzz is not as
Not as
yeah.
okay.
Later on, we can still fix it and all that. Yeah.
Sounds a bit better now.
Better? So now you've gone through everything. You can actually go and clean up everything. So what I would do is take a little bit of the stuff right away. We're gonna want to clean up everything. Not because you want all the ones everything, but we go over to see all the permanent lines that we created. And then we're going to Well, now you have time to kind of clean up a little bit, go over the line a little bit, make it a little bit darker, make it a little bit more straight. Because now that the central one makes it a lot easier, there's a lot less like Yeah, overall okay. And then we're gonna go around So on the top here, we have two other techniques. One is called the circle, one is called the zigzag. So when we have areas like the eyes, when you would be like the ears, you know, we want to use the same needle and darken it up. On this side here, so we have three different movements, well, three different shapes that we want to get. So we have circle movements. One by circle, moving in one general direction. Now we do the circle. We have zigzag moving up and down. And I'm trying to give you like a box shape, right? And we have another one where we do zigzag up and down, but we show you the zigzag as we go forward. That kind of creates like a little line. So you have circle, square, and triangle. When you fill in with anything, you want to use these kind of movements to fill in with that triangle. Right? So you want to do more of the zigzag. And the length might be different just so you can get that shape. If you want to do the eyes, if you want to go ahead and do the small kind of circle, then there's a basic shape. already have a lot of them, so you might actually change it to a different video.
Yeah, that's when we tattoo as well. The concentration level, like dive into that, and then that's it.
But I mean, for you guys, is it like an hour?
Oh no, we do like the most I can is probably like 8 hours, 12 hours.
Oh my god. But like, after how long do you start needing a break?
Depending on the client, if they want to take a break, then we'll take a break. If
Oh,
not,
by the way,
maybe the only break we'll do is by like stand up, like do a little stretch and get back in.
it's a lot of focus.
It is.
So if you're gonna do the eyes, then you're gonna do a circle. If you want to do something that's kind of like sharp, like an ear or something like that, then you might want to do zigzag, kind of like taper around the ear a little better, right?
Do your best.
Once you have
No pressure.
the needles, you can fill in a little faster. But areas like that area, eyes,
That was a pretty good one.
It's hard for me to catch it though. You're left-handed and then
Of course, of course.
I guess later on when you take a break, like maybe you can take more. I think we'll just set it up for us for now.
up here we have
And then when I'm back
to the right. We're going to use circle and we're going to use zigzag.
no idea what this
Areas
is
like you have a black here that's going to be solid black. It's a little bit different, it's just line work. So when we're doing something, we want to always have the same movement as the shape. So when we're trying to run a circle, we're going to do small tight circles. Moving one general direction, and that will give me a nice little circle. Then we have zigzag, up and down, moving in one general direction. Now that's going to be more of like a box, right? So and then we have another one where we're doing the same zigzag, but we shorten the length as we move forward, and that's going to give me a little triangle. So those same movements, you're going to want to use the right movement for the right shape. So if it's the eyes, you're going to want to use nice circles. If we have some areas that are, let's say, you don't have it here for you guys, but if there's something that's a little bit more like, let's say, elongated, then we want to go back and forth to create that same shape, the same movement to fit the shape. Okay, so those are the movements we want to keep in mind. Okay?
So what we want to do is
when you're doing something like an eye, with the same needle, what we're going to do is we're going to do different shapes. Right? So we have over here we have circles and we have zigzags. The circles will be small tight circle, very small, nice tight, moving around, and that will give you that can fill up the eye. What we have up and down.
Yeah, it's hard.
And that gives me like a box. And I can do up and down, but each line is more shorter. Now that makes me a little triangle, right? So that's you have to have the
getting
right
the lines?
movement for the right
I
shape.
wasn't from there.
So if
No.
you want to fill in the eye,
Huh?
you won't
No, I
use
didn't.
right? You're gonna use a circle.
I can do it again for you.
Okay, here, I can get it from the other side. Okay.
So you're nowhere.
Wherever. No pressure. So good.
I need the ears. And then I'm gonna clean it all up.
oh, circles are the hardest. So what I tend to do is and then and then because that's like the best. So if you're like trying to make a
I'm gonna clean it all up.
Come on.
Oh, These are not gonna stain, right?
No, if it's just ink, that's fine to wash. As long as you don't actually tattoo yourself. Then you got a
like
problem.
a cheetah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we just put like. So you want a little like reveal of this.
Right? And then we'll wash out blue and go back
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, just go like
Give it a good wipe. Color time.
One more time.
Color time.
Color time. Yeah. Exciting. Colors.
And then the rest is.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change. Play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I wanna be great. I'm gonna be someone. It's never too late. Game face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me stack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me, come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you gotta face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Up and down, back and forth, circles.
Yeah. Yellow usually help light up too. It's not outlined in there, right? Yeah, so what I would say when you do the gray, you kind of just have to map it out yourself. And then you will have to do the darker color first.
Yeah, gray first, yeah.
Gray first.
Actually, you know what? If you're gonna use that's okay. Just use gray first. We'll use what color? We'll use something else color after.
So do the gray first, right?
Yeah, that's gonna use the gray first.
Gray first. Color is a little tricky.
Use a little bit of a darker orange, give it a little bit more vibrancy.
It will damage. It will contaminate other colors. So always start with like a darker shade, which is the gray right now, and then the lighter, like the yellow, will be the last.
So what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna use the yellow. We're gonna do the yellow first, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the orange. The yellow mixing into orange won't change much, but the orange mixing into yellow will change it a lot. Okay, and then we'll come back around and do the brown later, okay? So what we're gonna do is just take out the needle for now.
All good to go. So when I'm around the lines, like do I like not touch the line or like?
You can go all the way up there.
Okay, so with this needle, it's a little bit different. So
You can always just
it's a
go
little bit
back
of a fatter
after
needle.
we
It's got a
help
wide
you
side
with
and
the
it's got a
liner.
narrow side. So 2 rows of
You can
needles.
always go back with the
You want to
liner
use the
to,
same kind of technique as what I taught you earlier. Small, tight circles
So when it comes
or
to the
back
mag,
and forth.
the mag is
So what you want to do is in these areas, color in the yellow
yeah,
first.
this
So
is
let's
called
go a little bit of it.
MGLT. It's a little bit different than the
Look like it's gonna look something like small, tight circles. Sorry, Edgar.
so it looks more like this.
Okay, you can, even though you can
Okay, so
always go
more
back
like
and forth,
this.
or just to saturate a little bit
So
more.
this
That's
will
gonna give you a
cover
nice
a lot more area when it comes to doing shades.
So yellow first and then
So
orange.
a little bit different than doing the liner. The liner we do like this and then we mix up, and then when we fill up the little things like we do a little circle motion, right? Same thing with this one. When you insert it into your machine, usually what I like to do is like start little tiny circles. You kind of test around your hand speed and also the machine speed. The machine speed right now is 7, so it's kind of like in the middle. And then you can test out different hand movement, depth motion to see if faster pack up more color or slower pack up more color. There's no like a rule to it. It's more like you have to discover which hand movement works best with that particular speed. So you're gonna test it out. But the good thing about this is that you can always go over to certain areas to saturate it even more. So same thing. Insert. Put it on. Dip into the ink, and then once you dip into it, kind of just start. Are you left-handed or right-handed? Yeah, so you're gonna start off with that tiny thing right there, and go white, and then when it comes to like these area, this tiny little area, don't worry about it if you couldn't fill it in. You can always go back to the liners later to kind of put it in the tiny little gaps. Okay. Alright. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I guess for these kind of areas, like
You can go over them. Yeah, these one you can go over, but the eyes is white, right? So you don't want to go over that. So kind of just work around with these ones, and then the hand as well, and then yeah. Okay. Thank you.
darker. If you want to color it? Yeah, what kind of color? Yours didn't have a color, so what kind of color do you want? Yellow? Choose up to 3 colors. Yeah, because I would maybe go something, maybe do a green for this and look at the outright. And then you can do maybe yellow for like the person, and you can do like a tank or something. What do you think? Do I color the whole thing yellow? Yeah, of course, yeah, just use this as a color, right? Use my background as a color. So you want to color what? You want to color this part yellow? Yeah, everything yellow? Okay, so let me get that for you. We can wash it down a little bit. More pale. So with the wire down.
You guys started color too?
So like when I wiped it, it's kind of uneven, but like I'm kind of scared. Like can I just completely wipe it?
Yeah, definitely. Like now you don't have to be scared of losing the stencil.
Okay.
Now
So
you can wipe any direction you want.
Okay. But
Right?
she was mentioning how if you wipe the wrong way, then the color might continue.
Only if let's say you're bouncing back to the real color. So let's say if you're trying to do pink and then go into yellow and then you're gonna try to go into the darker and then trying to like clean the pink while the yellow is still fresh, then it might be dirty.
Okay. But now.
But right now it shouldn't matter.
Can I get some paper towels?
Me too.
Yeah. Okay with color and stuff?
So. We can go over it, but that's okay.
Yeah, what's circle? Be careful when you get close to the black, because sometimes it picks up the black and makes it a little dirty, but it's fired.
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah.
I think okay, but
Yeah.
I'm not super
Yeah,
sure.
no, well, let's keep it. Let's take a look, okay? Before we go too far ahead and go in, like, I wanna make sure. So you did the hand and the feet pretty good, and the feet are good. So anytime that you see some empty areas, that means that the movement is too big. So you gotta make the movements much smaller. Think of it as micro movements, because if you have too big of an area, then that center is hollow. So when it's too big and you kind of leave it hollow, there's gonna leave spaces behind. So make sure all your movements are very, very tiny, very, very, very tiny. So needles are very tiny too. So you gotta think of it as micro movements.
And then if I go over the black, like would it show gray or black?
It's with the skin, it sometimes can pick up the black and make the gray a little bit darker. So what you want to do, if you want to get right up close to the edge, actually Roberto, if you want to watch me as well too. So areas that you want to get like right up to that edge, right? What I like to do is, okay, this is a little bit further out. What I like to do is, you know how there's 2 rows?
Yeah.
I like to park this down on the angle like this, so now I'm only using the bottom row. Okay, so now when I get up to here, I'm gonna do big circles, and then once I get up to here, I'm gonna go sideways. And then if I want to push a little bit, this is when I start going back and forth.
and I use the edge of the needle to create that edge. And I can always push a little closer. That's pretty close, right? Okay. So you want to like push it up into the edge right there.
Let everyone know it's 8:15 right now. We have about an hour and 15 minutes left.
So that's we finish at 9:30.
Yeah.
I thought this was until 8:30 and I was like,
Yeah, okay. Since you're almost there, just do it all and then give it a whole wipe and be like, let's see what's okay?
I think I want like all of us.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I thought I said something.
While it's on.
Let me get you some purple for the spots and then some very light for the hard guy, and then we'll come back to the darker.
Having fan jump cloud movements down there. Having fan jump cloud movements in my legs.
Even the spots, that's totally okay. I think you can just go in and freehand that in there. Yeah, that's it. The lava one, and then the small
coming off.
Yeah, this one for the body.
Is there competition over here as well?
No.
so. That's a great plan. Nice.
Yeah.
You gotta go back in there and patch it all up though. Yeah, so anytime you see any of these little areas, drop into the areas and then get some blood on them.
It looks like cotton candy.
To fill it in a bit.
Stylistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to add this, keep it as texture, that works, right?
I will try, but
If we want to make it really, really consistent, what you're gonna want to do now, and we're just gonna call what we call drop patch. So find these areas, drop it in there, go full circle, and fall out. And we kind of now we'll kind of clean it up a little bit, clean up a little bit, clean up a little bit, and that will kind of like already fill up a lot of areas. So you don't have to like make it completely 100% all packed in if it's too much work. But we're trying to aim for it. the skin that we get is very
No, but, you know, we gotta keep it as realistic as possible because we're getting close to the black line. So
Oh, are you done with yellows?
yeah, it's just the middle part.
circles, please. That's like moving for the next little bit, and we'll jump into it right after. On to the orange now?
Yep, very nice.
definitely thinking I would need some at some point.
I'm like rotating this around so much. Like imagine I'm tattooing this on an actor. Now Hanson. Now can you like help me like hold your skin?
Right. Yeah, don't know how that works, but that's alright.
That is quite alright. I mean, it makes sense that like I guess you first learn tattooing on the face skin.
Yes.
Because otherwise, where would you learn it on?
Yeah, definitely.
I guess in Burma, like sometimes pigs and whatnot also get tattooed.
True, yeah. That's the other way, I guess. The other option.
Yes, testing. Yeah, second round also needs a lot. I need to do the spot filling thing.
我睇好多俾咖喱人。你嗰個都幾複雜啊，係咯。
First looking quite rough.
我覺得卡文少咗衰。
Not looking peaceful.
你自己畫啲交叉性。但係我好試咯，搭晒。我室內種同埋其他嘅。有講多。
Shading is literally so like so hard.
Yeah.
Now I have like a newfound appreciation for like my goodness tattoos.
Yeah.
Like the shading and all that.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, now I also understand why color tattoos, like, I think people don't get them when they're a lot more expensive.
Are they?
Yeah. That's why most people just have black and white tattoos. Like just black. So you don't have to worry, like mine, right? Like I think he was saying it's because like if you get too close to the black lines, it like picks up the black, mixes me with the orange.
That's why it's like hard to get these lines.
Or clean colors.
You have to be like very, very, very careful about that.
Don't pick up that, because if you pick it up, it's very easy to pierce right through the film.
Oh.
Yeah, don't pick it up, you'll pierce right through it. I was trying to kill it, it's fine. I get it.
Sure, pick up the canvas. So the skin might pierce through.
I mean, not while you're tattooing, though.
Huh?
Not while you're tattooing.
When you do it while you're trying to take it out, okay.
所以話定時嘅，所以油沙咧有啲咁慢，知道我。That way it stays a little cleaner. It's easier to wash
Yeah, it's a little bit overworked right now, that's why. So what we're gonna do is let's give that a little bit of a deteriorated. What we're gonna do is let's just start over on the pink side. So let's wash out the needle.
And then the cheek pink, can I go in now?
You can go in now, yeah, let's go in now.
And when I wipe it, is there a way that I should wipe it? Or?
Dab it, yeah, we'll just dab it, yeah. It's really gonna be hard because the skin is a little bit overworked, but we're just gonna start with the pink first, and we're gonna work up to these areas. Just
너무 라부터 라부가 잘
Is anybody tired and hungry? Just thinking about your next meal on the bed? It's almost running up to 9 o'clock, so put into 6th gear to finish what we can. Some of you won't be able to finish everything, but try to think of like the next goal that you can have, like either to finish the next color ahead of you, or to at least try to have a certain amount of color tones.
啊，你可以跟住你真做嘅所有，你一陣你啲水又可以自己整個黑色啦，可以洗洗。
I wouldn't say that it's like, oh, very nice.
I mean, for our first time tattooing, I think we're doing okay.
True. And yeah, I'm gonna have this footage is too long at this point.
Time to go. Can I get some brown for the speed run?
up with the machine on. I'll show you. So with it on, just stick it in there. Get rid of all the excess. And then just do like little tiny little sprinkles and then you should be good.
And then afterwards, you make clean.
Yeah, and then clean and then you go onto the other color. Maybe bring this one.
I'm punched now.
yellow, like
Very, very small line marks and stuff. Okay, I think we're done. Well, I mean, at least the first coat now I can go over like and we're going, oh, here's the colors. Oh, your fire gets very fired up. So you don't know what I'm doing anymore. So you don't know what I'm doing anymore? Can we just clean it all together? Can we just clean it all together? I guess so, right? And then we can kind of see like where the Can I just wipe all together? The colors?
Let me see what the thing is do. Yeah, black will cover everything. Nothing will cover the black. You can say that very, very fast. Let's give it a really good clean. Because you're like almost done.
Okay, I think it's like not bad, but not good. Gonna go over the yellows again and then
Yeah. Yeah, look, there's a little bit of green there. And then, yeah, and then put in the
Juju, please don't move too much.
feel because it's the body, you know, you can count all of this as like highlights or texture. Yeah, exactly, texture. But you know, the part make it really saturated, so drop it there. Yeah, that's coming along.
I'm gonna sign my name. You wanna sign yours too? No?
You can always sign your name on the corner. Make sure it's within the frame though.
I'm sure I put today's date. What's the date today? July. Okay, maybe the date part is a bit ambitious. And the year. At this point, I'm like not sure if I'm just smearing the paint around or I'm actually tattooing. But it's not your kind of no. Thank goodness I like smear a lot too. So like Totoro's cheek, I was like, oh my gosh, I messed it all up, but it was smear. I'm scared to wipe it. done. Like done and framed and everything. Let's play this. Let's have the courage. Let's have the courage to clean it. I'm scared to wipe it. I don't know how much it actually went. Yeah. The wiping time?
哇！你拍你啊！我有間新嘅大，跟住咧你挑係嘛？咁黑。
11th hour. 11th hour.
呢個槍。
Huh? Yeah.
小心我大笨象。
I mean, no guarantee that it will actually like show up. Mine is like all oh my gosh. It's so cool. I mean, it's there, but it's not there. So funny. You did not do that. Should I just use black for it? Should I just use black? Huh? Should I use black for it? Huh? Yours is better.
There, but it's like.
I think I want to do black.
No, I'm just giving it you have a black eye, I'm not
Okay. Should I go black? Should I do black?
Sure.
You're like, can't say no.
It sounds like you really want to do black, so go for it.
Because I really like how it shows up on your hair.
I'm
Nicer, you know?
I am offended by this version. What is this version? It's like one of those Regina Carroll, you know what copyrights? You got some like
Okay.
Okay, if this doesn't show up, I'm okay. Are you sure? I don't know about that. Oh, it shows, yes. Okay, let's do the last cleaning.
Yeah. Picture.
Supreme.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, why?
Did you help clean? I have 1,000 Vaseline and I'm panicking. Not finishing. I can't clean. Help me, please. Help me. Oh, okay.
Let's pick it out.
Okay, I think I got it. Oh, it's quite cute. Happy. Mental support 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
we and then had a little voting session of all the pieces that was done during this class. This is mine, and Calcifa at the back is Roberto's.
Drum roll, please. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. The winner is Congratulations. Some stickers for you. Chad, high five. Good job. Nice. But regardless, everyone did a really amazing job. So you guys should all be really proud. Give yourself a pat on the back. You can come up there and grab your photos. Around the corner, we have a photo booth area, so you guys can go and take some photos for yourself and get some of these photos. Little people in the back, short people in the front, and we'll take a nice clap photo. Okay. That's okay.
Thank you so much.
If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. My name is Tut and I make videos on immersive travel and experiences like this on my channel. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!